Hello, this is Mr. Evilcheese, and this is my review of the Cracked Tusk Predator made by NECA. Now this was one of the ones that they made based on one of the old Kenner figures that I'm a little more excited about because I actually had the original one of these. So it's really cool that they came out with one that I actually had. And it does look like them. There's some differences that they didn't really include, but the things that are the same from the old figure, they're greatly improved. I still have the old figure, so I'll do a couple comparisons, but I don't know, this figure is just really cool. Even if it wasn't based on one of the old ones, it just looks awesome. That mask is awesome. The wrist blades there are really cool. Even the material that's like hanging from his belt, just little things like that. It's just cool. I like it. Well, there's the art for the front of the package, and here's the back. Got some art that's made to look like the old Kenner packages. And there's a few of the other ones. There's Scavenged Predator, Renegade Predator, and Cracked Tusk Predator. And I had all three of these. They had several of these Kenner figures, and this is the first ones that I actually had the old Kenner ones of. All three of those. So that's pretty cool. And there's a little description there you can read if you want. You have to pause it because I ain't going through that whole thing. But, well, it's time to open this guy up. So there he is all open up, and I think he is really freaking cool. Really like the colors, like the silvers on his mask and armor, and I like the golds that they used in there for like highlights, because I don't think the original one even had the gold, but it's a nice touch added to this figure. And there are some problems. I didn't even notice this until I opened it, but as you can see, it's like the red parts of his eye, this side's like sunken in. It's like not pushed all the way up, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to fix that or not. I mean, it's not too bad. Like I said, I didn't even notice until I opened up and was looking at it closely. But still, the detail on the mask is really cool. They went around all like the indentations with like a darker color, and it really makes it stand out. You can see all the different details and sections of the mask. They show up really nice. They put some gold on the wrist blades too. That's really cool. I like how they did that. I like the colors of his skin too, like that orange and brown. It's just a cool little pattern they did. And it is like how the old Kenner one is. I guess I should bring that Kenner one out now so you can see that one if you've never seen it. So there's the original Cracked Tusk Predator. So he's got the same wrist thing, and he's got, you know, basically the same armor. And there's just like loincloth or whatever you'd want to call that. It's hanging from his belt. And yeah, it's basically the same colors. They got that down perfectly. And I do have the mask for him, but I don't know where it is. But basically it looks like that. It's not a whole lot different. The one thing different is this cannon is humongous. They made it humongous so it can, you know, it has this action where it fires it. So it's probably the only reason they decided to make it giant. So I don't really care that they made this one small. Let's see, the only thing that bugs me a little is that, see, he's called Cracked Tusk Predator because he has these big tusks on his face. But this Predator does not have the tusk. So I don't know if they're just counting the pieces of the mask as tusks or what. Or maybe they're just thinking, Predators don't have tusks, we're not going to include them. That might have been what they did, because I don't know why this one Predator has tusks and none of the other ones do. So, but still, I think it's a pretty cool tribute, even if they didn't include the tusk. They even added in some extra things, like, you know, like this one didn't have any pockets, but there's a pocket there. It's got the little gold painted on it. Got that little armband painted on there. I like that. It's nice little touches to it. To make it better. One thing that's a little odd is there's like the netting. They painted some of the netting black, but then like where it's over his orange skin, it's not painted. Like up there, not painted at all. So I'm guessing they were trying to make it like it's not even there. So I kind of wish they had a different sculpt for the body if it didn't have netting, instead of just painting over it like it's not there. That looks pretty cool in the back here. I really like this little tube. I like how it's not just one solid color. They even painted in like the little spaces in between the sections of the tube. And like his back piece, it's really painted really nice and detailed like. So is the shoulder armor. And the wristband, or what do you call this thing? Little silver knuckle spikes are painted on. And that mask is just cool. I really like it. Really awesome mask. And here's a better look at that wrist blade, because it's a little different. See, there it is there. Now, you may have already seen this on a NECA Predator, and that's because originally the Lava Planet Predator from the Kenner line was basically just a repaint of this, sort of. I don't think it had a cracked tusk or anything, but it's basically a repaint, so that's kind of like what NECA's was. It's kind of like the same figure, just got the lava design going on. So they both have that same wrist blade, same mask, and even like the loincloth and everything is basically the same. So it makes sense they're the same. They got different cannons though. So articulation is like how all the recent Predators are. I can't wait for them new Predators to come out. I think it's Alien versus Predator ones they're going to maybe making soon, where they have like a joint in here in the chest, so it gives it even more articulation. Can't wait till those come out. But until then, these figures will keep me busy, I guess. I love them double joints at the knees though. That was one of the coolest upgrades they did for the Predators, and up here at the hips too, giving it a ball joint instead of like just that regular swivel or whatever. Okay, and he also comes with one of these discs, and I like the way they painted this. It's like mostly silver except for that gold in there, and I think that's the first time they really did that, because usually these are just one color. And like on the back there, that looks really cool. I like the way they painted that. It's a really shiny gold too. And then here's his spear, also painted really nicely. It's got a little bit of green on it, and it's mostly silver and gold. That looks really cool. Another thing is his dreads. See, like it's like all the top little rings on his dreads are gold, and then the rest are all silver. A couple of them aren't painted. I'm not sure if why they're not painted though. So I was showing you how the eye seemed like it wasn't pushed in all the way or something. I figured out what the problem was, and I popped this mask off, and you can see what he looks like under there. So that's what a Predator really looks like. But it looks like there was just some excess plastic on the edge of the inside of the eye, and I just gonna get an X-Acto knife and cut that off, and then glue the mask back on. If you push it on real good, you can see that the eye is up close like it should be. I think that excess plastic just kind of screwed it up when I glued it on. And there you can see that I went all around the edge of the eye with an X-Acto knife and got off the excess plastic. Now I just need to glue it back on nice and tight so it's up against the eyes like that. And it's fixed. Woo! So that's my review of this NECA Predator, and I think it's probably one of my favorites of this Kenner remake line, and I think I'm a little biased because I actually had that one. Even besides all that, that mask is just really cool. It was really painted nicely, and just, I don't know, the skin color and the outfit, everything, I just like it. So I think it's a really awesome figure. It's probably my favorite out of this series, and if you see it, pick it up. Well, this is Mr. Evilcheese. Thanks for watching, and goodbye. Oh, and I just want to point out that this little laboratory setup here was sent to me by Foo from Foo Reviews, and it's really freaking cool. It goes with my little Mr. Evilcheese character perfectly, and yeah, go check his videos out. He does reviews too, and they're really cool and they're funny. Yeah, I'll put the link at the end and in the description.
I noticed that you have a lot of gold on your armor. Is it real? Very impressive. Are you rich or something? Where did you get all this gold? Did you steal it like from a bank? Well, that's good. I'm glad you're not a thief, Predator. But where did you get all of this gold? Say hello to the new $1 million champion, Predator. Come on, we got work to do. What the hell just happened here? Who the hell was that guy? Oh well, I guess I'll go back to the jungle and kill people with one-liners. Oh damn it, man! You see them other pictures there? Why don't you click on one of them to see the video? Or you could subscribe and eat. Oh!